Well, I know what it is. You guys don't yet. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So I had a whole different video planned for the day today, but we got a call last night and the car that we bought is going to be here this morning. So that kind of shook things up a little bit. So it's about time for them to arrive. So let's walk up the street here and wait for the guy with the truck and get the car off of there and see what it is. Well, I know what it is. You guys don't yet. Alright, so I'm already in the car because it's raining, but this is your last chance to guess. And don't skip ahead and guess. Guess right now in the comments down below. Put the timestamp so I know you didn't lie. And then guess what the car is. I'm going to give you one little hint. Alright. Enough playing around. If you guessed a BMW X1 M Sport, then you would be correct. So yeah, we picked up the X1. It's a 2015 with 26,000 miles. So, I mean, it's in really good shape from what I can tell on the inside so far. I have to look over the outside, but it's still raining, so I can't do that just yet. And I hope you can't hear the road noise because we are like right by the main interstate here. Hang on, I'll show you. Alright, so yeah, that's like the main interstate right over there. They're expanding it so the sound wall is down, but they're actually putting up the sound wall now, or working on it. So I don't mind it so much for everyday life, but hopefully in the videos there's no background noise, but if there is, hopefully that'll go away here soon. But yeah, I was actually going to work on the car a little bit right now, but it's starting to rain pretty hard, so I may have to go into the next day with this video. So if I do, I will see you then.
24 hours later.
Alright y'all, it's the next day. It's a beautiful day in Virginia, perfect weather. So let's recap. We got 2015 BMW X1 M Sport, 26,000 miles, in great shape from what I can tell so far. Now, I looked over it when I first got it yesterday, but I want to go through it now really closely, see if there's anything that I see or whatever, and go from there. I want to wash it, get it cleaned up, all that good stuff. Kind of go over the paint really closely, see if there's any like scratches and swirls and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, go from there. So let's get the stuff out and get it all cleaned up. We're going to use some Griot's Garage car wash today. I have been a Meguiar's guy my entire life, but recently I've been trying all the Griot stuff and I love it, so we're going to give this car wash a whirl. And when you're using any new car product, you have to give it the smell test, and while not important to how it functions, that smells just like Jolly Rancher. And again, I do apologize if there's some background noise today. They're doing construction like right by the house here. They're reinstalling that sound wall, so hopefully the background noise, if there is any, will be gone. We're going to cross our fingers and hope so. That is so loud, I can't even begin to describe, but it is what it is. Alright, we're getting to the inside. At first glance, it doesn't look too bad. All clean, shiny, whatnot. Classic car lot technique though. They got tissue stuffed in the seat, a mask in the back of the seat, an old bracelet in the door, some other little small things. You know, it's just a technique that they use to like wipe it all down with Armor All, and they think you won't look any closer because it looks clean, you know? Now I realize that's very small stuff, and I'm not gonna make a huge fuss about it. This is not an Evan Shanks video where I'm like finding drugs in the car, but I bought this from a car lot and not from a barn, and it wasn't abandoned and stuff like that. And so the reason why I even make a point of it at all is because long story short, whenever I first contacted about this car, they sent me some images of it, and it was atrocious in here. They hadn't cleaned it at all. There were pine needles absolutely everywhere. I'm assuming they left this sunroof open and it all came in that way, but I mean, they were everywhere. And I had originally passed on the car because of that, but they contacted me back and was like, hey, you know, we cleaned it, blah, 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 and here we are. So, yeah, that's why I even said anything to start with. But we're going to get this thing nice and cleaned up, and yeah. Alright, so we're all cleaned up. Just looking it over, there's some little scuffies here on the back that I might be able to take out with the polisher and whatnot. There is a little chip here on the gas door. Not sure how that happened, but try to fix that, maybe get a new door, I don't really know. Moving on around, when I was doing the hood, I was seeing these little spots, and I was like, man, the clear coat is just messed up. But I realized that they've got the paint protection film on there, so we'll have to heat this up and remove it. It's on the entire hood, the entire fender, and the mirror caps. I'm going to replace these with carbon fiber anyway, so probably won't take the time to remove that off of there, but this should be fine. It's all over the front bumper as well, so we'll have to heat that up and get that off of there. It's kind of peeling up on the back side anyway, but those bubbles and stuff also are, it's just kind of like hazy a little bit, so I want to take care of that and get that off of there. I probably will have to polish this spot here because it's kind of rough. There's like some adhesive stuff left over there, I can kind of tell, so we'll have to get rid of that. And then there's also some of the protective film on the door as well, so it's kind of coming off right there. We'll take that all off as well. Then there are some scuffs here. Probably, I don't know if you can tell that or not, but there's a little bit of a brush there. Probably will be able to polish that out. There's a little nick here. May have to like try to touch that up with some touch-up paint. That's kind of deep. It's like into the plastic, so I can't really do anything about that. But aside from that, there's just those little scuffs there. You can't really tell, honestly, and some little marks here that need touched up. But other than that, I mean, this thing is there's a little scuff actually right here also, I forgot to say, but that can be polished out too, I think, with the buffer. So, I mean, all in all, it's a 2015, so it's in friggin' excellent shape for the year it is. So I'm pumped on this thing. I'm gonna have to do something with the taillights. The reflectors, that third brake light needs to be taken care of with some tint, maybe, perhaps. Speaking of tint, we'll have to black those out because there's absolutely zero tint on the windows. And also we need to probably debadge it, get rid of the chrome. They got one there, and then they don't have a lot of logos on this thing, but 1X1 thing there. Get some custom BMW logos, and the main piece that absolutely has to be changed is the chrome grill part here. That is not okay. You gotta get rid of all that chrome. We will get the black pieces for that, and we'll probably end up tinting the fog lights because that's a little bit too much chrome down there as well. We're gonna replace the wheels and tires, of course. The brake rotors are actually a lot more rusted than I had thought they were, so I'm gonna try to take care of that. If not, then we'll just get some new rotors, because those are actually like really, really rusty. They have them on the back as well as a lot of rust. I mean, that's just, I don't like that. So we'll take care of that as well. So yeah, that's the new car. Drop a comment down below if you guessed that or assumed that kind of already. I'm excited for it. Tons of little things to do to it. There's not a huge aftermarket for the X1, but we're gonna do what we can. I wanna do some performance things to it a little later on, but it is my wife's car, so I don't want to do a bunch to it because I don't want her to have to worry about all that kind of stuff. So it is her daily. So we'll just make a solid, fun daily, make it look a little cooler, do some fun things to it, and call it good. I'm excited to learn on the new platform. My wife, she is German, so she does love her Beamers, but I am new to it, so I'm excited to learn, tinker around with it, see what I can do, and have some fun with it. There are some things on the way for the Evo. There are some things on the way for that car. So yeah, tons of fun things in store. While you're down there dropping that comment though, don't forget to do all the other YouTube stuff. I hate that it helps, but it does a lot actually. And yeah, thanks for watching. As always, I do appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.